One morning, Rentaro and his four girlfriends were running down the hallway toward the cafeteria. As they passed in front of the chemistry laboratory, Rentaro accidentally locked eyes with a girl with red hair who was inside the lab. A shock ran through his body, indicating that this girl might be his destined partner. The next day, Rentaro visited the chemistry lab, knocked on the door, and greeted the occupants. A cute little girl turned and smiled at him. Rentaro looked for the girl he had seen the day before, but she was nowhere to be found. The little girl introduced herself to Rentaro as Yakuzan Kusuri, a member of the chemistry club. She served tea in a chemistry glass for Rentaro. Kusuri approached him and proudly displayed a herbal concoction that would turn him into a human magnet. Rentaro praised her, saying that this discovery could surely win a Nobel Prize. By drinking it, the potion would affect the iron in the blood, giving him magnetic powers. To clarify further, Kusuri offered Rentaro a drink. However, Rentaro declined. Kusuri explained that if she wanted to know the effects, she would try it herself, even expressing interest in trying drugs. Rentaro warned her never to try drugs. Kusuri then forcefully urged Rentaro to drink the magnetic potion. The results were impressive. Small metal objects clung to Rentaro's body. His body reacted like a magnet. As a side effect, Rentaro would experience constipation for 3 days and 3 nights. Curious, Kusuri wanted to try a potion with an opposite polarity from the one Rentaro had consumed. After drinking it, she clung to Rentaro's body just like a magnet. Kusuri explained that if they drank potions with the same polarity, they would stick to each other in a reverse position, resembling a 69 position. They were still stuck together, and Kusuri was surprised by the magnetic attraction being stronger than she had imagined. However, the effects of the potion would wear off in 10 minutes. Kusuri mentioned that she had been holding her urge to pee for a while. Rentaro scolded her, doubting that she would urinate while they were stuck together like this. Kusuri admitted that going to the bathroom was inconvenient, so she wore diapers and ended up urinating in them. After 10 minutes, the effects of the potion wore off, and they separated. Kusuri was known for creating various remarkable drugs, such as one for seeing in the dark, one for slowing down sounds heard, one for enlarging or shrinking the body, and even one for changing genders. She truly had a passion for medicines. Rentaro noticed how radiant Kusuri looked. He had originally come here to meet the girl he had seen yesterday, but now he was captivated by Kusuri. Kusuri sensed that Rentaro admired her cuteness. Rentaro was surprised at how she knew. Kusuri admitted that she had added a love potion to the tea Rentaro drank. She also confessed that she had loved Rentaro since their first encounter. She asked Rentaro to be her boyfriend. With the love potion in effect, Rentaro found it impossible to refuse her. He immediately vomited into the sink. Kusuri was furious, considering Rentaro disrespectful and ill-mannered for vomiting after she had confessed her feelings to him. However, Rentaro explained that he only vomited the love potion he had consumed. Kusuri cried, thinking that Rentaro didn't like her when she was deeply in love with him. Rentaro blamed Kusuri, stating that he wanted to respond to her confession based on his genuine feelings, not under the influence of drugs. Suddenly, Rentaro began to experience severe seizures, a reaction to rejecting the potion. An antidote was prepared for Rentaro to drink, but his strong convulsions made it challenging to administer the medicine. With no other option, Kusuri took the antidote herself and gave it to Rentaro through a kiss. Afterward, his rejection symptoms subsided, and the effects of the love potion in his body began to fade. When Rentaro regained consciousness, he saw Kusuri, still appearing cute. The reason for his severe reaction to the potion was that he was already in love with her, making it impossible to fall in love again. Kusuri prostrated herself, begging Rentaro to be her boyfriend, equating her love for him with her love for medicines. Rentaro was taken aback when Kusuri confessed while prostrating herself and asked her to stand up. Suddenly, Kusuri's body transformed, becoming larger and fuller, just like the woman Rentaro had seen in the chemistry lab the day before. This transformation occurred because Kusuri had accidentally consumed the antidote while administering it to Rentaro. This adult form was her original appearance. Kusuri admitted that she was actually a senior student and the president of the chemistry club. Rentaro was shocked to learn that Kusuri was his senior. Kusuri's original body had poor eyesight and her hair obstructed her vision, so she chose a smaller form when conducting experiments. Rentaro finally realized that the little girl earlier was his senior and the woman he had seen in the chemistry lab. In other words, Kusuri was his destined partner. He then prostrated himself, accepting Kusuri's confession of love. Overjoyed, Kusuri embraced Rentaro. Rentaro brought Kusuri to meet his 4 girlfriends and asked for their approval for Kusuri to become his girlfriend. Kusuri introduced herself to them. Nano responded by saying that it would be efficient to date at the same time. Kurana asked Kusuri to continue her introduction. Kusuri shared her deep love for medicines. Initially, Kurana doubted and thought Rentaro was not sane to choose Kusuri. However, Rentaro reassured her that Kusuri had never tried drugs before. He also explained that Kusuri was a senior student and her current small stature was due to the effects of the medicine. Kusuri had prepared medicines for all of them: breast enlargement pills, pills for self-honesty, and pills to enhance femininity for Kurana. Kurana got angry, wondering if Kusuri had researched her before. It turned out Kusuri had obtained information about Kurana from Rentaro. Kurana was furious and hit Rentaro. She questioned why Rentaro thought of her in that way. Kusuri intervened, stating that Rentaro had mentioned that Kurana's slim and slender body was sweet and looked cute when she was not honest. They hugged and Kurana apologized to Rentaro. For Hikari, Kusuri gave her a pill to increase her sexiness. Hikari believed she could seduce Rentaro with this pill, thinking it would enlarge her breasts and buttocks, making Rentaro do anything to her. She consumed the entire pill, even though Rentaro had advised her to reconsider. Unexpectedly, the pill caused Hikari to sweat profusely. Her sweat melted her clothes, revealing that by sexiness, it meant being naked. Embarrassed, Hikari covered herself. Rentaro gave her his recently worn sports attire. Wearing Rentaro's used sports clothes made Hikari very happy. The effect of the pill only melted her clothes once, so the attire was safe to wear. For Shizuka, who loved books, Kusuri made a pill that transformed her into a fantasy world resembling a rabbit. Shizuka was grateful and immediately consumed the pill. 2 rabbit ears appeared on her head. Rentaro saw it and found it adorable. The rabbit ears even moved when Shizuka made sounds using her gadget, resembling special effects in movies. Rentaro touched the rabbit ears and Shizuka could feel it. He then held Shizuka and caressed her rabbit ears, making Shizuka enjoy the moment. For Nano, who prioritized efficiency, Kusuri made a pill for hair manipulation. This enabled Nano to move her hair as if she had extra hands. Nano was delighted as it increased her efficiency. Seeing dust on Rentaro's face, she used her hair to wipe his cheek. Her hair then pulled Rentaro towards her, leading to an embrace and a kiss. Nano loved the pill and asked if there was more. Kusuri provided several bottles of the pill, but the effect would last only for 10 minutes per dose. If Nano consumed too much, she might become bald. However, Nano saw it as efficient since it would save her hair care time. She then questioned if Rentaro would still love her if she were bald. Of course, Rentaro would love her, even if she were bald, overweight, or even controlled by aliens. But Rentaro loved Nano's beautiful hair, so she decided not to take Kusuri's pill. After introductions and trying various medicines made by Kusuri, they gathered to have snacks and tea. They all agreed that the medicines weren't too bad. Even Kurane was still curious about the effects of the breast enlargement pills. Kusuri then showed a drawing that depicted Kurane with fuller breasts. Kusuri had created various medicines and now was eager to join the scientist team she admired. Her dream was to develop and research more medicines with that team. Feeling the need to use the restroom, Kusuri confessed she was wearing a diaper. However, Rentaro insisted she go to the restroom. Hikari took the initiative to pour the tea. Kusuri warned her that there was a special thermos for Rentaro's tea, while the tea for the 5 of them was the same. Rentaro was surprised there was a special tea for him. Kusuri explained that one had a flavor preferred by males, and the other had a flavor preferred by females. She mentioned they could easily distinguish them by looking at the thermos. There was a large blue thermos and a small pink one. Naturally, they concluded that the large one was for the 5 girls, and the small one was for 1 person. After Kusuri returned from the restroom, the teas were ready to be consumed. They ate cake together and chatted. Seeing Rentaro drink his tea, Kusuri was confident her plan would work. However, upon noticing his tea's color, she realized there was a mix-up. Kusuri claimed they all drank the wrong teas, distinguishing them by gender colors. But it was too late. They had all consumed their teas. Rentaro didn't mind the mix-up since it was just a difference in taste. Kusuri admitted that the tea she made specifically for Rentaro contained a potion that made the drinker want to kiss their loved one. She wanted Rentaro to continuously kiss her, unlike before when only she kissed him while giving the neutralizing medicine. She desired a genuine kiss. Rentaro was surprised and upset, mentioning he would have been willing if Kusuri had simply asked. As Kusuri tried to kiss Rentaro, Karana intervened with her jealous flames. She pulled Kusuri away and threw her. The potion was never meant to be consumed by women because the desires of men and women are different. If women consumed it, they could lose control, unleashing their full capabilities. The four of them lost their instincts to kiss with the boundaries of rationality gone. They were consumed with nothing but the urge to kiss their loved ones, losing their personalities, wandering aimlessly. In other words, they became kissing zombies. Once caught, Rentaro wouldn't stand a chance. If they didn't take the neutralizing medicine soon, the potion would spread throughout their bodies, making them like that forever. Rentaro and Kusuri had only 1 hour to stop it all.